Hello everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars The Justifier. So this says recommended for ages 9 and up, set number 75323, and it has over 1,000 pieces. I really like the box. We have this like black with a nice red stripe, it's kind of like a dark red color. And then in the corner of the box, we have half the Bad Batch. We have Wrecker, Hunter, and Tech. And then over here in this corner, we have the 5 figures that come in the set: Cad Bane, Toto, Omega, Hunter, and Fennec. You can see Camino in the background, like kind of during the daytime, which is really nice. So if we turn this around, here's the back. You can see all the figures fighting to get Omega, and you can see all the features back here as well. So let's check out the instructions. So here are the instructions. They have the plain white design with the really interesting renders. So it's a thicker manual this time because it is a large piece count set, but I don't think you get as many pieces as you should for 170. But so here's the back. You can see the AT-ET, the Justifier, the Republic tank, and then all the sets for this wave. And then for the figure, as the status of your building, it is Hunter with his hairpiece. So yeah, that's the instructions. Nothing really too interesting, especially with this front cover. But yeah, let's check out the figures now. Alright, so here are the first 2 figures. So we have Cad Bane and Toto. Yeah, this is our first time getting Toto, and this is our first time getting Cad Bane in a while. And of course, he has this new Bad Batch outfit, which we haven't seen before. So it's really nice, but Toto's kind of like a half figure. He's around the size of like Grogu and BD1. So yeah, but still a really nice mold. I'm really glad they included him, you know, because he's Cad Bane's droid. But yeah, he looks really nice. So yeah, that's what he looks like. And then here's Cad Bane. He has 2 kind of like Han Solo pistols, and he has this kind of like dark brown outfit with black arms and gray hands. He has these new molded tubes, which looks really cool as well. And he has his face with this brown hat. I don't think this hat's new, but it looks really nice. So his face, if we take off the breathing tubes, here's what the piece looks like. Pretty interesting. And then here's the face. It's printed blue with his red eyes on this like kind of gunmetal gray color. But yeah, it looks really nice. Probably one of the best Cad Bane figures. I think they only made 2 other ones, so based off like the Clone Wars, I think. But I'm really glad we got him again. So that is Cad Bane and Toto. Alright, so we have Hunter and Omega here. So Hunter's the same one from the Bad Batch shuttle. He comes with a knife, and you do get this extra bomb piece that you could give him or some other character. So yeah, it's the same exact one from the shuttle. Same torso and legs and same head. You do get his hair piece, which is pretty nice. So you can just, you know, put it on. I like how LEGO is starting to include hair pieces and helmets. So really nice. But yeah, that's Hunter. Yes, his printed backpack. And then for Omega, she has handcuffs on, and you do get an extra of those just in case. She has small, short, black legs. It would have been nice to get like mid-black legs so they're movable, but it would make her a little bit more taller, so maybe that's inaccurate. But if we take off the handcuffs, you can see she has really nice printed sleeves. And same thing over here as well. And we have really nice torso printing. It's like nice blue color with like a navy blue belt. And red, kind of like overlapping. And there's the back. And you get Harry Potter's like recent hair in blonde. And there's her face. And you can change it to be this kind of like more angry, surprised face. But that's Omega. So yeah, let's go on to the last figure. Alright, so here's the last figure of the set, because you get 5 in total. So here's Fennec. She also has this Han Solo blaster, and she has a suitcase or a briefcase. There's nothing inside of it, but you can imagine it to be like Star Wars credits. So yeah, this is our 3rd time getting this figure. The first time we got her in Moff Gideon's cruiser with just her helmet, I believe. And the second time we got her again with her hairpiece in Boba Fett's palace. But now this is her 3rd time, and now she comes with both the helmet and her hairpiece, which is really nice. This helmet looks really cool. So yeah. And then you can put on her hairpiece right here. So there it is. And she has nice arm printing and torso and leg printing. And there's the back, and she has a second face, kind of like a smirking face. But yeah, that is Fennec. I really love the arm printing. I'm glad LEGO's starting to do more arm printing for Star Wars figures. And same thing with the hair pieces. I like how they're including those and not just like one or the other. Just like in the Obi-Wan Starfighter, they include his hairpiece and his hood, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's Fennec. So let's go on to the build of the set. Alright, so here's the build. It's very huge, obviously, for the piece count. And they do use some pretty cool techniques. Like, I like how they kind of curve everything together. And they have some flick fire missiles. And then jet engines on the back. And they have these kind of like new black pieces right there. It looks very nice. And they do use some Technic pieces, so you can lift this up and you can see all the Technic pieces right there. And then same thing on this other side, all Technic as well. Basically, this whole ship is all Technic in structure, not much playability, except for this front area right here. Everything else is kind of Technic to be able to do one of the main features of the set. So right here you can lift this off and you can see the only really interior. So as you can see, you can even start to see some of the Technic start to come in here as well, which is kind of unfortunate. But you get one seat that you can put Cad Bane down, and you get some printed control panels, 2 clips to put his pistols. You have a lightsaber and grenade that's supposed to be in the crates, but every time you lift this up it keeps falling out everywhere, which is kind of like one con. These crates, they're similar to the ones in the Marauder, but it's not printed with the logo, and also it doesn't have a lid, so that's why everything keeps falling out, unfortunately. But back here you can see this is kind of like jail cell where Omega goes, and you can open this up, but as you can see, not much space to put anything. So yeah, you can probably fit all the figures included in the set, but there's not much room besides that, so that's kind of unfortunate, because out of everything you can't really play with much. But yeah, I do like some of their techniques though. It looks pretty cool. Like, for example, they use like tiles standing up on studs, and then they kind of like flipped it around, but it looks really nice. But yeah, Oh, and they also have these, they use like tons of black pieces to be able to kind of like build this kind of like detail on the ship on both sides. So it's basically identical. And then you can see more Technic pieces, but the Technic pieces are here for the main function. So right now it's in this flying mode, but you can, I recommend lifting it up so that way it doesn't get stuck on anything like your surface, because it is fragile sometimes. But you can bring this down, and that brings the landing gear down, and now it's in this kind of like landing mode, which is pretty nice. So you can just slide this roof back on, but as you can see down below, these kind of like ski landing things are down now because of this feature. So it's all connected by Technic pieces, as you can see on the bottom, both sides. So once you bring down this back piece, it brings down all 3 landing gears. So that's basically the Justifier. It's not like hand or anything, but you can grab it from the bottom. It's sturdy, but it, obviously be careful because it is fragile, especially with like all the Technic pieces, but they do create like a nice structure as well. So yeah, tons of studs are, showing. You do get some tiles, but much more studs than what's shown like on the Inquisitor side. But yeah, to be honest, for 170 you don't get as many pieces as you should, and I didn't really like building this because of all the Technic pieces, so I don't really recommend this set. If you want to get the figures separately, then I definitely recommend it, because that way you can save some money. You can just order like all the new figures, because otherwise if you buy a set, you get 2 reused figures like Fennec and Hunter, but you do get Omega and Cad Bane, of course, and Toto, but Toto's kind of like a half figure, so I don't think it's really worth it for the 5 figures. But yeah, this ship would probably be good for like displaying or something, but yeah. It's definitely very accurate, but I don't think it's a very interesting build, but you can do whatever you want. So yeah, comment down below if you guys will be getting this set, or if you already did, or if you're just gonna wait to buy the figures separately. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, subscribe, turn on the bell, like the video, and comment down below. And also check out some of the other August 1st reviews, like Obi-Wan Starfighter, the Inquisitor Scythe, and stay tuned for another review coming soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.